Morning, y'all, and welcome to Slope and Y-Intercepts. Today we will be working with slope. Slope is the rise of a graph over the run of a graph. It can be positive, negative, zero, or undefined. And the formula for slope is written right here. M, which means slope, is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Or, if you're looking at a graph, it is equal to rise over run. So to find slope between 2 points, you're going to use that formula. We will label our points x1 and y1 and x2 and y2. We will write the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We will plug in our numbers. y2 was 13 minus y1 was 5. x2 was 7 and x1 was 3. This turns into 8 over 4, or 2. So slope equals 2. To find slope on a graph, slope is rise over run. So you can just count on these. You can count the change in y over the change in x. So if you start at the 1 point, we're going to read the graph left to right. We go down 1, 2. That is our rise. We went negative 2, and we go over 1. You always read the graph from left to right. So you would start at this point, this is point 1, and go to point 2. If you're going down, this slope right here is negative. If you were going up, that would be positive. So to finalize, your slope right here would be negative 2. If we had to find the y-intercept, we just look at the point where the line crosses the y-axis. So remember, right here is your y-axis. That was a terribly drawn line. So I crossed the y-axis right here, which is at the point 0, 1. To find the slope with slope-intercept form, you remember that slope is the number in front of x, and the y-intercept would be the constant, or the number with no x. If there is no constant, the y-intercept is 0. So right here it says find the slope and y-intercept of y equals 2x plus 5. Well, this right here is mx plus b. I'm so sorry, my computer just did a weird thing. So m would equal 2, and b would equal 5. So our intercept is at 0, 5, because our intercept is always at 0, b. If you are given an equation in standard form, then your first step is going to be to rewrite this equation into slope-intercept form, and then you're going to do what we just did. So we have standard form of y and x, 4x plus 2y equals 12. So let us solve for y by first subtracting 4x from both sides. You would get 2y equals negative 4x plus 12. Divide everything by 2. You get y equals negative 2x plus 6. That means our slope is going to be the number in front of x, or negative 2, and our y-intercept is going to be at 0, b, or 0, 6. And those are the only ways you might have to solve for slope or y-intercept. Please let me know if you have any questions.